George Clooney. Actor, writer, producer, director, activist. The man has forged a long but illustrious career in the cinematic world. He has worked with some of Hollywood's finest and has played a part in the making of numerous award-winning films and television shows. A Hollywood heartthrob in his current older years, and is one of the most recognizable and beloved actors in Hollywood today.
Who would let go of George Clooney?
I already have George.
An Academy Award winner. Ladies and gentlemen, here he is, the multi-talented, the multi-charming George Clooney. George?
George Clooney.
George Clooney.
George Clooney.
George Clooney. Who look at George and they just fall apart. And I'm like, what's happened to her? I'm like, oh, that's right. It's George.
George Clooney.
George Clooney.
As George Clooney turns 54 this year, we take a look back at the career of one of Hollywood's biggest powerhouse actors.
Good morning. How you feeling? Hungover? Why am I not surprised? I thought you were supposed to be getting your act together.
I have gotten my act together.
Any boys, Smithies. Or, if not Smithies per se, were you otherwise trained in the metallurgic arts before straitened circumstances forced you into life aimless wandering?
Bobby, I'm sorry how you did it. Skip, we made the right call. We had to try. So close.
Well, first, I know all the guys that you'd hire to come after me. They like me better than you. Second, you're not going to go to the cops. Well, let's face it, you're not going to go to the cops. Third, you shook Sinatra's hand. Innocent until investigated. It's nice. It's got a nice ring to it.
Hold on, hang on. I am not pull you in.
Ryan, listen.
Pull you in.
You have to let me go.
No.
The ropes are too loose. I'm pulling you with me. You have to let me go, or we both die.
You go, we're fine.
How'd it go in there? Pretty freaky, huh? You see Arthur? He's wandering around here somewhere. I'm kidding. Lighten up. You got one of these?
George Timothy Clooney first began his career in the entertainment world as an extra on the television miniseries Sentinel back in 1978. He went on many years to star in different sitcoms such as ER, not to be confused with the hospital show ER, The Golden Girls, Roseanne, Baby Talk. It wasn't until 1986 when George Clooney had his first film role in the film Combat Academy. He later went on to star in other films such as Return to Horror High and Return of the Killer Tomatoes in 1988. In 1994, George Clooney rose to high levels of fame when he played Dr. Doug Ross alongside Anthony Edwards, Noah Weil, and Julieta Margulies on the hit NBC medical drama ER, which ran from 1994 to 1999. Clooney received 2 Emmy Award nominations as well as 3 Golden Globe Award nominations for his role in his many years on the show.
Mr. Sullivan, I've dedicated my life to pediatric medicine. I've cared for dozens of dying kids. Kids in agony, pain. You and I can't even imagine. Ricky Abbott was gonna die. Not in a month, or a week, or a day. In hours. And nothing I did or could have done was gonna change that.
Throughout this time, George Clooney also starred in bigger name films such as From Dusk Till Dawn, The Peacemaker, One Fine Day, The Thin Red Line, Out of Sight, and Three Kings. The 2000s served as George Clooney's best years in cinema, as he starred in several critical and commercial hits, such as The Perfect Storm, Oh Brother, Where Art Thou, Spy Kids 1 and 2, Burn After Reading, Fantastic Mr. Fox, Men Who Stare at Goats, and the Oceans franchise based off of the old Frank Sinatra film. Clooney's success led him to the ultimate prize in 2006 when he was nominated for 2 Academy Awards for his directing in Good Night and Good Luck and his acting in Syriana, the latter being the one that he won that year.
And the Oscar goes to George Clooney in Syriana.
George Clooney would then go on to be nominated every 2 years at the Academy Awards for his work on Michael Clayton, Up in the Air, The Descendants, and Argo. Clooney's recent films include The Ides of March, Gravity, Monuments Men, and the upcoming Tomorrowland. With many Hollywood friends, popularity that reaches gossip magazines and many other medias, and an impressive Hollywood track record, George Clooney is a name everyone knows, whether they're from Hollywood or not. It is quite clear that based on all his accomplishments, Mr. Clooney is well on his way to becoming a Hollywood legend.
I am a fan of movies, and so my job is to try to make films that last longer than an opening weekend.
I am Mandella Wells, and this has been a look at George Clooney here on the screen.